This is my recap and review of Sister Wives Season 17, Episode 5, The Last Family Gathering. In this episode, Robyn shades Janelle, Kody tells Meri to stay in Utah, and then there's a bittersweet, somewhat awkward family gathering at Christine's house, perhaps the last ever family gathering, hence the title of the episode. The episode starts in the aftermath of Christine telling the wives she's leaving. Kody says they're on the fast track to divorce, and he also has a bunch of other problems to deal with right now, including Janelle moving on to Coyote Pass in an RV that she randomly bought. Something he seems so hot and cold about, by the way. He seems to support her one day, or in front of her, but then behind her back in confessionals says that he thinks it's a stupid idea. We learn that Kody actually bought his brother who passed away's truck from his widow, and he says it actually gives him joy. And his truck is going to now be able to pull Janelle's RV. So it all works out and everyone's happy. It's actually kind of a feel-good moment. And in this sweet scene where Kody shows Janelle the truck he's so happy to have, it also cuts to Robyn just shading the heck out of the whole thing. I'm sorry, but I'm irritated. So she's like, I guess we got this truck. She says, oh, we have to buy a truck to move the trailer. No, you don't. I'm sorry, if Kody wants to buy his brother's truck, let him have his brother's truck. It's like a sentimental thing too. Why is she so bothered by the truck thing? And then she throws shade right at Janelle. Robyn's like, it's kind of a funny thought to see Janelle riding around this big truck all over Flagstaff. And she also says she's heard funny stories about Janelle struggling to drive big vehicles. The judgment, the mean girl energy though, don't you guys think? Anyways, Kody will now be moving his stuff from Janelle's rental straight to Robyn's house since she's moving into a tiny trailer, which means that all his stuff will now be in his basically true home where he's always at, Robyn's beautiful multi-million-dollar house that could also probably house Janelle and Savannah for like a summer, but it is what it is. Janelle and Kody plan to go see where they want to put their trailer, and we learn that there's some rule where they'll have to move the RV every 3 months to different parcels of property, which means she'll have to put her RV in the other wives' land pieces as well. So Kody's like, let's talk to every sister wife to get their permission for every little aspect of what we're doing. Kody's like, she has to ask permission to be on someone else's property, which actually I kind of agree with that. Janelle says this is typical Kody. He's on board, then he goes away for a few days and says we have all these problems and I need to ask permission. Why, she says. Meri says, what if I don't want an RV pad on where they put the trailer? Janelle doesn't have a house, Meri, and she'll be living off-grid. What is the big deal? Is it going to be an inconvenience to anyone? I mean, they're going to clean it all up after. Is an RV pad destructive? I don't know what the big deal could be. Maybe, I don't know. And here we go, a new meeting on Coyote Pass about the property. And Janelle says, I need to move forward with my lot. She is a woman on a mission. She wants to build ASAP. So Janelle meets with people about house plans or where potentially her house could go on the land. This is like a fantasy world though at this point. She says we need to build fast. But yeah, they can't build until the whole land is paid for, so I hear on the show anyway. So I have no idea why she thinks this is all gonna happen fast. What is the plan to pay off the land? That's what they should really be talking about, honestly. And now we're at Lizzie's Heritage Inn, Meri's bed and breakfast in Utah, and Meri is figuring out what to do after her mother's passing. She used to live there and run it. She says it's been 4 weeks now, so we are in May 2021. She says that Kody told her the other day, "Why don't you just move up there?" And she was like, that is not my intention. And apparently Kody was surprised that she didn't want to do that, although she had always made it clear she didn't have any interest in moving to Utah. She emphasizes that she started the family with Kody, and it's just so strange that he would even say that. And they're now going to see the famous RV that Janelle bought sight unseen. But weirdly, Janelle refused to film her reaction to it. Kody says she felt too vulnerable. And Kody reveals that he still intends on buying 5 houses on Coyote Pass and then plans on renting houses to help fund their retirement. So that's kind of the plan at this point. Or he could just sell the land and buy a rental property or 2 or whatever, or invest the money. But that's just me. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor by any means. And I'm just going to skip this scene where he's just moving dirt with his neighbor. Who cares, really? It's not really TV gold, this section. And now Isabelle is having a graduation party at Christine's house. Hence the title of the episode, Last Family Gathering, potential to be awkward for sure. Kody says that the kids are having fun at the party, but he can't get out from under the dark cloud of the breakup. Mykelti says she's relieved that they're breaking up, they weren't happy or in love, and Tony's like, it was inevitable. How can a man be perfect enough to have 4 wives? So, yeah, Tony just definitely was never pro-polygamy in any type of way. And not only did Kody not help set up the party, he asked Isabelle, this was really awkward actually, "Are you sweet 17? And she says, I'm almost sweet 18. Like, do you know Isabelle's age? Is this normal of people who have a bunch of kids to not know their kids' birthdays? It just seemed like a pretty red flag for the relationship between Isabelle and Kody, as if there weren't enough already. But it was kind of like sad and weird. And then, to my surprise, they plan this sweet surprise song. Aurora's on the guitar, Christine is singing, and they're singing Unwritten, also the theme song for The Hills, if anyone watched that. So for me, memories are triggered immediately, and very fitting because for Isabelle, the rest is still very much unwritten. And honestly, it was such a sweet moment, I kind of teared up, for real. So Kody says he's living in a state of regret and frustration, and Janelle says there's a storm brewing in the family. And I would agree, but still, it was cute to see them all together, although the real relationships between some of them need a lot of work. Yes. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed my recap and reaction to Season 17, Episode 5 of Sister Wives. Definitely like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. Bye, guys!